Hit the record.
Recording in progress.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the call this morning. We've just been given gratitude in the chat. If you have anything that you want to drop in the chat that you are grateful for this morning, please go ahead and do that. I would love to see it. Excellent. Let me put my chat box where I can see it. Okay. So let's get started. Let's kick it off. We are about to dive into something unique. Okay. This is our usual topic. This is about a journey into ancient wisdom tailored for modern success. Imagine for a moment stepping into a world where small, mindful changes can lead to big achievements, where purpose guides every decision, and where embracing imperfection actually makes you stronger. Now, these are not just ideas. They are living practices that have helped Japanese culture thrive for centuries. And today we're going to see how they can elevate our lives and our businesses. So in a world that constantly pushes us to rush around, in a world that constantly tells us to compare ourselves to everybody else and to always strive for more, these Japanese techniques offer a different approach, a refreshing approach, really. So each technique I'll share today is a tool, a mindset shift that can transform the way that you work, could change the way that you lead, and even change the way that you rest. So we're going to break down these century-old practices into everyday strategies that will help you as entrepreneurs not only succeed in business, find meaning and balance along the way. So my regulars, you know how I like it. I love interactive. So you know what's coming next. Drop a one in the chat if you are ready to find out about these Japanese secrets. Angela straight in there. Excellent, excellent. Let me see those ones coming through. You know the rules. If the ones are coming, I'm not continuing. Laura, Erica, John, Charlene, Terry, David. Excellent. We've woken up now. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Nicola, Alicia, all the ones are coming in. Love it. Now drop a two in the chat if you're ready to bring the spirit of Japan into your life and into your business. There come the twos. Wow. John, Terry, Joan, David, Elisa. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love people that take action. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So before I continue, let me just introduce myself. So many new names on the call this morning. My name is Michelle Jenny. I am a business coach, an identity mentor, an elite sales specialist, a wife and mother, a serial entrepreneur, an international speaker. I carry a lot of different hats. So I help you discover your true self. I help you to shift your mindset. I help you to build your self-esteem and your confidence so you can go on to achieve goals and build thriving businesses. Now, you can choose to pay attention for the next 20 minutes. That is, of course, your choice. I recommend that you do pay attention, of course, and if you can, minimize distractions and listen with an open mind. I said if, not if you're driving, don't go doing silly stuff if you're driving, stay safe. And if you are anything like me, you are going to want to grab a pen and paper because you are going to want to take notes. It is my belief that the information that we share on these calls Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. UK can change your life if you put some of these steps into play straight away. And with that being said, let's jump in and get started. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Kaizen. And this is a popular one. Most people know this one. And what Kaizen means is continuous improvement. Okay. So Kaizen is a philosophy of continuous incremental improvement. It encourages a commitment to refining every aspect of work and life by making small ongoing changes. Okay. So think of it this way. The best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time, right? Small pieces. So it's about focusing on minor adjustments that over time will lead to significant advances in quality and in efficiency. So you're thinking now, okay, continuous improvement. How do I do that? One of them is coming to talk like this. This is continuous improvement in your mindset. But Do things like set aside 10 minutes daily to reflect on maybe a recent task or a recent decision and taking notes of things that went well, things that didn't go well, things that you can improve on. Just take notes and reflect on decisions that you've made. Also, you can establish a habit of small daily updates in your workspace or in your workflow to help boost efficiency. Okay, that's another way that you can implement continuous improvement. Then you can, if you've got a team, or even if you don't have a team, maybe you have an accountability group, engage in weekly discussions with them. Talk about what you've done, what they've done, bounce ideas off of each other, do a brainstorming session on a weekly basis, hold each other accountable, right? And this is how you can get ideas of how you can improve or what you can do better next time. You can learn from other people as well, what they did, what they didn't do, and that will also help. Drop a 3 in the chat if you know you need to engage in more continuous improvement. Just keep doing it if you're doing it already. Drop a 3 in the chat if Kaizen is something that you need to put into practice or you're going to put into practice. I see those 3s coming in. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, the next one, let me just put a disclaimer here. I do not speak Japanese, okay? So if there's anyone on here and I'm butchering these words, please forgive me. It was not intentional. It's not intentional to insult you. I'm doing my best, right? So this one is Jakushuki. Jakushuki. So the meaning of this one is it's a custom of respectfully introducing yourself. Introducing yourself with humility and with openness. So in a business context, right, this practice goes beyond just stating your title. It's about establishing a connection. It's about establishing trust. It's about being transparent and setting a positive tone for relationships. You have about 5, 6 seconds to make an impression on somebody. So you need to do it in a way that makes it work, right? And how do we implement this jakushuki? Oh my goodness. Please forgive me, any Japanese people on this call, right? Practice a clear and authentic self-introduction to use in networking events. Practice your pitch. Find a way that makes you stand out from everybody else. Now, the thing is, right, how I see pitching, and this might be incorrect, and I might be thinking a little bit outside the box and not in the norm here. You need to catch somebody's attention. Now, if everybody's introducing themselves with their name first, especially if you're pitching yourself, say to an investor, right? And everybody's walking around going, hi, I'm Jim. Hi, I'm Sarah. Hi, that doesn't stand out from the crowd. If you just go up and you say, hi, I'm Michelle. Okay, so what? I don't care. That's the thing. People want to know what is in it for them. So I think of introducing myself at networking, like how you do on social media. You have that 5 seconds to grab somebody's attention. Once you grab their attention, then you can tell them who you are. Hi, I help women build self-esteem, build confidence, and live authentically while building income streams. My name is Michelle Jenny, and I am a business coach and identity mentor. You see, I caught their attention with what I do, what I can do for them before I told them who I was. So this is how you can catch someone's attention quickly with your pitch and show humility because you're telling them what you do for them. I can help you. It's not all about you. Anyway, that I can do a whole masterclass on that. Maybe I'll put that into place sometime. Create a 30-second elevator pitch that highlights your strengths and purposes. Regularly update your bio and introduction in online platforms to ensure that they're authentic and they align with your current goals. Who needs to practice on their pitching? Drop a 4 in the chat if you know that you need to practice your pitch so that you can stand out ahead of everybody else. You can make that difference. You can attract people. Drop a 4 in the chat. There you go. I see the 4s coming in. Excellent. I see the 4s coming in. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. Drop a 5 in the chat if you want me to run a masterclass on how to build a perfect pitch. Who wants me to run a master? Oh, the 5s came in even quicker. But I will put that on my to-do list. Write a masterclass on creating the perfect pitch. Amazing. I will be doing that. The people have asked, I shall answer. The third one I'm going to talk about right now. Sorry, 1 second. You know this is why I'm gonna have to turn my fan on because I'm baking in here. Okay, so the five S's. So this is an organization method. Okay, and I'm not going to butcher these Japanese words. I'm going to tell you what they mean in English. The five S's: sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustain. And it's a structured approach to workplace organization. This technique really aims to create an efficient, tidy workspace where everything has its place. And it reduces clutter and it fosters a productive environment. Now, this sets my husband to a T because oh, Lord knows when anything is out of place, that man has a little bit of a meltdown. Everything has to be back in place all the time. He must have been Japanese in a previous life. He practices this to a T. Okay, so how are we going to implement this? How are we going to implement this? Start the week in your office with a quick decluttering of your workspace. Throw away little pieces of paper that you no longer need, that you might have scribbled something on, put everything back in its place. Dedicate 5 minutes each day to putting items back in their designated place as well. So therefore, it doesn't all build up. And I must say, sometimes I am quite guilty of that. Things do build up. So dedicate, and I'm working on this. This step for me is a work in progress. So dedicate 5 minutes each day to putting items back into their designated space. Right? Conduct a weekly cleanup to organize both physical and digital spaces. Who knows that they need to work on this a bit more? I know I'm going to put a me in the chat for me. Who needs to work on this a bit more? I need to work on this a bit more. Goodness. Thank you for your honesty. Okay. All right. Now the music coming in. Excellent. Excellent. Ikigai. Now, I saw somebody mention this one earlier. Ikigai. So, the meaning of Ikigai represents the concept of having a reason to get up in the morning, a deep, motivating purpose that brings fulfillment and brings joy. It's the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be rewarded for. So, it really creates a harmonious, purpose driven life. So know your why. Know why you're doing something, and also make sure that your why is your purpose is something that the people out there need. What do they need? And you know how you can find out what they need? Ask questions, like I just did. Do you need a master class in writing a pitch? Yes, you do. There you go. So now I've got a purpose, another one, to write a master class in creating the perfect pitch. So how do you implement Ikigai? How do you implement Ikigai? First of all, reflect on activities that bring joy and consider how these align with business goals. I love talking. I do. I love talking. I love being on stage. So I do it. It brings me joy and it helps other people as well because I can share my knowledge. Nicholas says, I've done Ikigai a number of times. It's amazing to help you clarify your purpose. Exactly. Exactly. So when you are putting this into play, right? Set personal and professional goals that create a sense of fulfillment and a sense of purpose, right? Schedule monthly check-ins with mentors, with colleagues, with your accountability partners to ensure that work aligns with your deeper values. Okay, I don't know what number we're up to, but drop a 7 in the chat. Drop a 7 in the chat if you know you need some ikigai in your life. Steph's are coming in. Lola was the first one, and excellent. There comes David, Molly, Darlene, Charlene, Joan, Kelly, amazing, Alicia. Right, so we're going to practice some Ikigai. Get yourself an accountability partner. Eric, I see you too. Get yourself an accountability partner, okay? And let's practice some Ikigai. Go to your mentor. Those of you who have mentors, go to your mentor. Let's practice and get this set. Let's do this. We're all going to grow together. We're leaving no man or woman behind, okay? We're all getting this success together. And the last one I'm going to talk about is kintsugi. Kintsugi. So what this is the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold, highlighting cracks rather than hiding them, right? But what this really symbolizes is resilience. It's about seeing the beauty of flaws. It's the concept that imperfections contribute to uniqueness and character, rather than detracting from their value just because something is broken. Even think about it as a person, just because you've been through something, just because you are going through something, just because you feel broken on the inside, does not mean that you are not of value, does not mean that you cannot help somebody, does not mean that somebody's not looking up to you for guidance. Okay? So Kim Sugi, recognizing the beauty. I love this one. This is why I left this one to last. Recognizing the beauty of your flaws and the flaws of other people. So how do we implement this in business? Acknowledge past mistakes. We never lose, we win or we learn. We never lose, we win or we learn. Okay? See them as learning opportunities rather than flaws. Embrace a progress, not perfection mindset when you're making decisions or when you're doing when you're in your projects. Think about the progress. Progress. I did this. You don't focus on what you didn't do. Focus on what you did do. Focus on your steps forward, right? And if you have a team or you're working with accountability partners, remind them that their unique skills and their values are special. Okay, whatever it is that you can do, nobody else brings that to the team. Whatever it is that you do, nobody else takes that to your target market. That is what makes you special. That is what makes people like you. Okay, and on a side note, that's why you share your story. Don't even get me started on story. You know how I love to tell people to share their story, but we'll talk about that in just a second. But your skills are unique, and some of them are even unconventional. Don't hide your skills, don't hide your talent. Get them out there in the world, even if they seem flawed to you. Okay, there's beauty in those flaws. So I'm going to end with a Japanese proverb today. I'm going to end with a Japanese proverb. Vision without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. Okay. So this quote, it just beautifully captures the balance between having your vision and taking action on your vision. It really emphasizes that true success requires both. It's amazing to have all of your daydreams and your visions and everything, and you're writing them down, and you're doing all the right things, or you think you're doing all the right things by writing it down, you're repeating it to yourself daily. But what action are you taking to get towards that vision? What are you actually doing? What steps are you taking to get to the vision that you're painting? Are you doing anything? Or are you just writing it down daily and repeating it to yourself in the mirror? Take action. So if you're not taking action, your vision will turn into a nightmare. And the reason why your vision will turn into a nightmare is because you will have regrets. You will have regrets that you didn't take action on your vision. So vision gives us purpose and direction. It guides us towards meaningful goals. But like I said, without action, even the best ideas will remain unfulfilled, right? On the other hand, taking action, this is twofold now. So taking action without a clear purpose can lead to burnout and frustration. So this is why you have to have both. If you're just taking action constantly, but you don't know where you're going, you don't have a goal of where you're going to, you're just going to end up going around in circles. You're going to end up being busy all day and accomplishing nothing. Okay. And that will lead to frustration. That will lead to burnout. And then you're just going to quit whatever it is that you're trying to do. So have both your vision and take action. So together, vision and action are powerful combinations that drive progress. It helps us with building a path towards sustainable success in both life and business. Okay, so we're gonna go for 8 now. Drop an 8 in the chat if you know that you need to work not just on your vision, but you need to take action on your vision as well. Drop the 8 in the chat. I see the 8 flying coming in. Excellent, Kelly, David, Darnice, Angela, Dania, Terry, Jacqueline, Erica. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Lara, love it, love it, love it. Those 8s are flying, coming in. Right, with that being said, I think what time is it? Have I taken up your time this morning? We've done our 20 minutes, 26 minutes, it says here on my screen. So let me just drop some reminders here for you. Wealth Pioneers is my group. Now, your net worth is your net worth. We all know that. This is a group for men and women. This is where I'm going to announce my masterclass. So the masterclass you just asked for, I will be sharing it in there. So if you want to be a part of that masterclass, make sure you register. It is a free group. It is a free group. So Click the link, team, drop the link in there for me. So anyone that's not registered in my school group, please click the school group. It's a free group for now. So be on the inside before it's not a free group anymore, but it is a free group for now. And I will be running a masterclass. I'll announce the date in there very soon once I put it together. So I'll be running the masterclass on creating your perfect pitch inside that school group. So click the link and join right now. Share your story. Now, I spoke about the importance of sharing your story, right? And every Thursday on this platform, we allow you to share your story. Okay, so we are looking for storytellers, motivators, change makers, and we are inviting you to speak on our Rebuild Queens platform. Yes, it's called Rebuild Queens. We do allow kings. So if you are a king and you have a story to share, whether you're a motivating story, a story of resilience, a story of overcoming, in you come, click the link. Team will drop the link in there in a second. I think we are actually booked up until the end of December. So the January dates should be showing up shortly. So click the link, get registered for January, okay? So as I said, whether you've overcome a challenge, discovered a powerful lesson, or simply you just want to have 20 minutes and share an uplifting message, click that link. We're looking for you. Join us to create, to really have a powerful conversation and inspire others and energize people. And that's every Thursday morning, 7 a.m. It could be you. It could be you. So click that link and get registered. If you don't see the January dates right now, they might be taken up. The dates come in I think I've set it to 90 days or something like that. So keep clicking the link, save the link so that as soon as the new dates come up, you can join in. And with that being said, I've really enjoyed talking to you guys this morning about these Japanese techniques. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. Of course, make sure you're following me on school. I also have a new website that's up. I need to put that on the slide. I have a new website. So check out my website. Go take a look at my website. I'm really proud of it. If you could drop the link for the website in there as well, please, team. And if you are on a recording on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. We also have the Rebuild Queens YouTube channel as well. That's where you can find the videos for all the other queens that present Monday to Wednesday on these calls. And we are here every morning, Monday to Friday, except bank holidays, 7 a.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Qatar time. And please invite anyone on this call who needs a push in the morning, who needs to be a part of a community, who needs to be a part of a network, who's looking for some mentorship. Please invite them onto this call Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. And of course, like I said before, men and women are very, very welcome. So with that being said, let me get some announcements done. So what announcements do we have? Remind me in the chat, please, Adina and Joe, what announcements do we have? If you're interested, I'm always talking about my 7 streams of income, how we have 7 streams of income. We actually have a special guest speaker flying in from the US on the 16th of this month. So if you're interested in building 7 streams of income and finding out what we do and learning how you can make money from Airbnb, how you can make money from Forex trading, how you can make money from building a team, get back to the person that invited you onto the call and ask them how you can be at that event. You need to be there. You need to be there. I keep hearing stories coming from the UK of how people are struggling, how they need to make some extra money. You know, you got to put some skin in the game. You have to put some skin in the game. You have to be in the room to hear the message and figure out how people are doing it. So again, if you want to be a part of that, get back to the person that invited you onto this call, and they will be able to connect you and get you hooked up with a ticket. On the 22nd of February, we have the Come As You Are event. That is a ladies only event. My mentor, Nikki Sutherland, will be speaking there. It is going to be life-changing. For anyone who has ever heard Nikki speak, drop a 1 in the chat if you've heard Nikki speak and you know how motivational she is and you know how this woman changed lives. Okay? Amy's heard her, Jacqueline's heard her. I mean, I know Joan, Adina, Sonja, there's so many people on here. Darnice, that I've heard this woman speak. You need to be in the room. And this is a female-only event. If it's an event that you're interested in attending, it's going to be in London. Get back to the person that invited you. And the men that are on this call, don't be selfish and don't feel bad. First of all, don't feel bad that it's not for you. Number two, don't be selfish. Tell your wives. Tell your wives, tell your girlfriends, tell your daughters, tell your mothers, tell your cousins, because they need to be in this room. And trust me when I say that them going to this event will impact your life positively. 100%. Yeah, the come as you are event. So if you're interested, Jacqueline, message me and I will get you sorted out how to get the tickets. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Christmas gala, Christmas do, end of year do coming up for the Rebuild Queens and the NVU people. That will be coming up on 21st of December. That is in Brighton, I believe. If you haven't got your tickets yet, get your tickets. For my Eagles, of course, we have our award ceremony on the 5th of December. If you haven't got your tickets, I think you've still got time to get them. I'll ask Angela for the link for that and that. That's the 5th of December. And I think I've hit everything. Company call 6 p.m. this evening if you're interested. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. So go forward, put some of these Japanese practices into play today. Don't wait, don't procrastinate. Join the school group so that you can see when the masterclass is coming up, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Or the rest of your, yeah, well, your weekend is coming up. Mine is almost over. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay, love you loads and see you next week. You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming on the call. Thank you so much for supporting. And I shall see you next Friday with me, and the other ladies will see you on the call next week. Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you, John, for being here. Thank you, Erica. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you, Louisa. I'll call you, Louisa. We've got to have our chat today.